Welcome, class. This is Chad Kish, and I'm here to explain to you the case study research assignment. Due to the fact that we've moved to a 100% virtual course delivery method, our assignment would be a little bit different than we explained in class before spring break. So I'd like to detail some of the information here. There will be 3 parts to the assignment, and you still will be assigned the topic you were originally given. So if you've started on your case study paper, the paper assignment has not changed at all. The only thing that's changed is the due date. So I'll start out by kind of detailing the case study research assignment. The case study assignment's designed to give each of you a specific opportunity to develop and extend your learning on a specific topic related to individuals with disabilities. You'll get a deeper understanding of the specific disability due to the fact that you have to research the topic and follow the outline in writing a case study type research paper, developing a presentation visual outline, and then doing a video presentation, which will replace the classroom presentation. So hopefully by doing this, you'll be able to apply some understanding of modifications and prescriptions for improving performance that we've learned through the first half of the class. So what is this going to require out of you? You're going to have a deep understanding of the previously taught course material. You're going to have to do some reading and research. You're going to have to prepare a research-based paper on your topic, a presentation visual, and give a video presentation on your topic. So those are the 3 big ideas. Let me go ahead and kind of give you what we'll do. You've already received a list of approved topics, but it's also listed on the case study module here, listed in module 10. So go ahead and click on there if you forgot your topic and get to work on doing some research and starting your paper. The deadlines are firm, so please be proactive, work on these early. They take a little bit of time, all 3 of the assignments, and you can submit early if you want. Don't procrastinate. If you wait until the last minute to do the assignment, you're going to have a lot of things pile up on you since you're not probably used to a 100% virtual environment for all of your courses. So go ahead and be proactive. All 3 of these assignments are posted online now, and you could get started on all of them. The only thing I would say is you should probably give me a day or so after you turn each one in to provide you some feedback to make the next level of the assignment even better. So make sure you look at your feedback from your paper when you're developing your presentation visual. Make sure you look at the instructor feedback I provide you in Canvas before you make your video presentation. I expect this to be college level work, writing, presenting, and the material you provide. All right, so as you can see on the screen, I'm scrolling down. Here is the case study assignment details and deadlines. The paper is worth 100 points, and it is due Sunday, April 5th at 8 p.m. I've given you a little bit extra time due to our extended spring break. You've known about this assignment, and not one thing has changed in the outline. It's the assignment handout I gave you before you left. Part 2 and 3 are a little bit different. Part 2 is a case study presentation visual. And it's real similar to the assignment I gave you before you left for break, but we're basically going to increase the points on that to 40 points. We'll go over that next, and it's due Sunday, April 12th by 8 p.m. And then the last thing is the case study video presentation worth 40 points. This replaces the in-class presentation due to the fact that you can't present in class. So you will do a video presentation, and I'll provide you with all kinds of information to make that successful. Next, let me go ahead and talk about the case study research paper. You're going to submit a well-developed 5 to 7 page research paper on your assigned topic. The paper's due no later than Sunday, April 5th, 2020 by 8 p.m. Through the Canvas portal, and the project should be research-based, provide a detailed analysis and prescription for the person with the disability, and summarize the detail of the specific disability. You should use the textbook for most topics. You can research journal articles and any other sources off the internet, but remember, this is a research-based case study paper. Do not copy and paste things from the internet. I will use VeriCite, and I do understand your college level language. So if it's in language that you don't normally use, I will know that it's not your own work. There's a minimum of 3 resources, so you can put a cover page, but that doesn't count to your 5 to 7 pages with your name and topic. And I need an APA format. I'm not going to hold you real specific to APA format, but I need you to list at least 3 resources on a reference page, and that doesn't count towards your 5 to 7 pages either. Don't cheat the system here. So here's your outline. First of all, start with number 1, your introduction. 1 paragraph introducing the basic information about your topic. So give me the name of your topic and provide a paragraph just detailing that specific disability. Section 2 is a major section of the paper. This should be 1 to 2 pages, and it explains exactly what the disability is. You'll provide some background, some details. You might explain how society views a person with this disability, maybe how the person views themselves, maybe possibly some other overall information on the disability. If you've had any contact with somebody with it, your background knowledge. Section 3, how does the disability occur? This is 1 to 2 paragraphs on the causes. What causes the disability? When does the onset occur? Is it at birth or does it happen later? Every disabling condition is going to be something different. Section 4, preventative measures. This is 1 paragraph explaining if the disability could be prevented and how. Section 5 is the signs and symptoms. So that would be 2 to 3 paragraphs on the signs, symptoms, and complications from the disability. This considers how the disability may progress over time. Section 6 is your diagnosis. 1 paragraph detailing various specific assessments to use to diagnose the situation. How does a doctor, a teacher, a educational assessor actually understand what are the tests or assessments they use to determine if a person has this disability? Section 7 is your prognosis. So there should be 2 different paragraphs. You should have 1 paragraph on what are the long-term considerations for this person, what are some things they should expect, how may things change over time, are they able to get a job and go to work, and then another paragraph on strategies that can be used to slow the onset of conditions or to help the person be able to do things such as activities of daily life and recreation. All right, the next section is going to be section 8, and this is another major section. This is adaptations and exercise prescription. This is 1 page detailing everything you learned in the first half of the semester to use specific adaptations, exercise prescription, modifications, any assistive technology or devices, and strategies to be able to increase physical activity or recreation, improve performance, or help the individual with this specific disability meet goals, objectives for playing sports, participating in recreation, or activities of daily life. Section 9 is supports. That's just 1 to 2 paragraphs on support systems. This would be listing and detailing organizations that could provide assistance. Might be Special Olympics, it might be the Heart Association or the Cancer Society. And then section 10 is a conclusion, and that's just basically a 1 paragraph wrap up of the paper. All right, so the expectations is it should be all original work, meet our academic honesty requirements, don't plagiarize, do this paper. I'm not going to give it back to you and let you do it over if you turn in somebody else's work or work just copied from the internet. The rubric for the case study paper is listed online on the assignment, and it will be used for grading, and the assignment is worth 100 points. All right, so next, let me pull up the case study visual presentation assignment. So this is the second part of the assignment due on April 12th by 8 p.m. You are going to use your case study research paper, and you're going to develop a presentation. Right? This presentation could be a PowerPoint, Google Slides, or a Prezi, and you will have at least 10 slides. I'll show you the outline later. There's nothing, no video presentation on this. It is just the presentation visual. You're required to prepare this visual. Like I said, it can be in a variety of different formats. It cannot be an Apple iPages type document. So here's the deal though. You must, after you present this, be able to download that presentation document and save it to some kind of actual file that I can open. If I can't open it, or you try to send me some kind of link to a presentation online, uh, and I can't assess it, I can't let you earn credit for that. So please, if you have PowerPoint, consider using that. If you use Google Slides, go ahead and take the Google slide. Don't send me the Google slideshow. Download it into a PowerPoint and then submit it. So when you submit your document, it must be the document, not a link to a presentation somewhere in cyberspace. So once again, the deadline is Sunday, April 12th at 8 p.m. You will take your feedback from your paper to prepare this presentation visual, and then you will take the feedback from this presentation visual when I assess it to actually develop your video presentation. So here is the outline. It's basically just the same as the outline of the paper. I like to have one slide on each of the following sections. All right, and as you can see here is the case study outline. It is also on your assignment link that's available. You may, if you need to, have 2 slides for the major sections. So part 2 and part 8 could have 2 slides and bump your total up to 12 slides. All right, once again, this needs to be all original work. Please be detailed and follow that outline closely. The rubric for the case study presentation visual is shown here, as well as it's online. This assignment's worth 40 points, and I'm looking for a college level professional presentation. No videos should be embedded. It should just be your information. And don't just copy sections of your paper. There should be some bullet points with basic information on there, sort of like just consider the presentations I give in class. All right, so that is our case study presentation visual. And the last part of the assignment is, it's a new part. Since we can't present in class, we're going to have you submit a video presentation assignment. So in this part, you will make a video presentation developed directly from the information on your case study paper, and you will use your presentation visual assignment to complete this. So it's worth 40 points. It's due April 19th by 8 p.m. And here's some basic information on your presentation visual. You're required to prepare a 10 to 15 minute video presentation just like you would in a classroom setting. You should know your topic very well and try to talk from it, not just read point for point. The video presentation must provide both video and audio of you presenting your case study from your presentation visual. There's a variety of ways you can do this. You can use ideas such as Screencast-O-Matic. That's a great way to do it. I would prefer that. That's how I'm doing this presentation right now. You may use a Zoom presentation and export it to tape, or just make a YouTube video. You could use your phone's video camera, but make sure it's stable. Somebody's not holding it, it's not bouncing around. Or you could use your video on your laptop or your desktop if you have a camera that you can do that. All right. So the preferred method is to use your laptop video camera to record your presentation, showing one of 2 ways. Either just the slides with good quality audio of you going over it. If you make a mistake, you make a mistake. Just go on. I'm not expecting perfection. Or some kind of combination of the slides with a imported little section of you reading. A lot of the different platforms allow you to do that. Or if you're reading it, if you want to actually present and have somebody videotape you presenting using a computer screen, you're more than welcome to do that as well. All right, so you should save the video file and keep this on your hard drive or your USB, and make sure I assess it before you delete it. All right, if you convert it directly to a website such as YouTube and the conversion's lost, you'll have to complete the assignment all over again. So make sure you save the video first and then try to use a site such as YouTube to convert it to a link. So how do you submit your video presentation? I would prefer that you make the video presentation on Screencast-O-Matic save that, and then take your screencast-o-matic video and import it to YouTube. YouTube will encode it. It'll provide you a direct link to the video, and then you submit that link to me. If it's a commonly open video file, such as an MP4 or MOV file, you can try to submit that file. Sometimes the size of those files are too big and files are hard to directly submit. So here's the deal. I must be able to open and view your presentation and hear the audio and see what's on the screen in order to assess it and provide you with assignment credit. So I would get on this early in case there's any issues. If you wait till the last minute, I'm not going to really be able to help you. Submit your video no later than April 19th by 8 p.m. And then, like I said, use your instructor feedback from your case study paper and your visual presentation before you do this to make sure you have all the correct information. On the assignment information, the assignment's already listed on Canvas, so you can go ahead and look at the assignment and get to it. You don't have to wait for it. It's open now. You might want to look at some of these things. If you look at this document I'm showing you right here is actually, the whole thing is online for you to download. You can look at Screencast-O-Matic, YouTube, and Zoom. These are all available free of charge. All you have to do is open a free account, and they will let you access the information free. You don't have to pay to use any of those, and they're very user-friendly. I'm actually, like I said, using both of these right now. So your case study video presentation outline is identical to the presentation visual outline and the case study paper. You should go over those 10 points, concentrating on information on the disability and your prescription. The assignment expectations is it should be original work. You should be professional with this and do the best you can. Submit the assignment by attaching your completed document into the assignment upload feature on Canvas. If the video is too big, you'll have to go through the extra process, or I would suggest you do it anyway. Upload your video on YouTube and then send me the YouTube direct link, and then I can assess it. Here is your rubric for the case study video presentation. It's what I'm looking for. This is also on the assignment, so you can look at that. It is worth a total of 40 points. So hopefully between the 3 different documents I've provided you, as well as this video, and the background we've had in class, you should have enough information to be able to complete all 3 of these assignments well. My expectations are that you do a very good job on these. You get them completed on time or early. There will be no late excuses. So please work on these. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to email. The first question I will ask is, did you read the document? And the next question I'll ask is, did you watch the video? You should be able to answer most of your questions with that, but if you have any follow-up questions, don't hesitate to email me during my virtual office hours. I'll get to them immediately if you do that, or if you email them outside of that time, it might take me a day or 2 to get back to you depending upon my availability. Good luck with these assignments. Hopefully you have fun and learn a little bit along the way.